game of football.
This, even though I feel
What did I
devastated,
just
but
watch? Oh
it's
boy.
crazy,
Oh
crazy game of
boy.
football.
Oh boy. Please take heart.
Well, what can I do? I can only praise the boys. They've given their all. They've tried their best. I can't ask for more from them. They've left everything on the pitch. So it's just for us to move on to the next match, which is the Clasico against Real Madrid, in hope of sealing La Liga. Champions League is gone. And I can't even fault the boys. They've given everything they can. And yeah, just fate, really. It wasn't meant to be.
Oh boy. What a game. Oh my God. I don't believe that I just watched football.
7-6 aggregate. That was the last time we
But
witnessed such a in the Champions League.
eh,
7-6
but
aggregate.
but if you ask me, I think I want to fault Barcelona, the defenders.
I'll blame
Yeah.
Araujo for those two goals. Inter
Oh
Milan's
my
third
God.
goal and the fourth goal. That was individual error from Araujo. He could have
The
stopped
third goal
the
was
equalizer from.
unnecessary. The third goal specifically was unnecessary because
Yes,
Barcelona
yes.
had already wrapped up that game.
Yeah, I think that is where experience comes in. That's why I'm saying I can't really fault these boys. They are young. It's a really young Barcelona squad, and I really can't fault them. Considering that goal at that time of the match, just lack of experience, I'm just going to blame it on that. And I would fault Flick as well. You can see when Inter Milan, when they scored their fourth goal, the next thing the Inter Milan coach did was to bring on a tall defender to ensure, just to seal everything at the back. If I were Flick, I would have brought on Christensen. Immediately we scored that last goal just to make sure everything was secured at the back. Remove someone, remove a striker and bring on a defender, just seal it up. Just down to lack of experience, really.
But what do you think Hansa Flick could have done better in that game?
The first half, I felt he shouldn't have started Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo lacked a lot of intensity in the first half, but the second half I saw something different from him. He added a lot of intensity to the midfield, and we were able to come back into the game. The only thing I would fault Flick for was his not lack of experience, because he's a very experienced coach. The fact that he could have brought on a defender at that time, immediately we scored that goal to win the match. He could just have brought on a defender. A Mourinho, a more defensive coach, I would say, would have brought on a defender just to secure everything at the back and secure that win. But it wasn't meant to be, like I said.
It's quite sad. Isaac is
Okay.
joining us.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Yeah, turn your light, please. Yeah. Wow, what a game. At 92nd minute, I said, this game is all over. But I was just surprised, man, the way the third goal came in from Inter Milan.
Yeah. I thought we had it in the bag. I thought it was sealed.
I was so joyful when I saw the third goal by Barcelona. But for me, I think that I want to force Barcelona in this game, if you ask me, because they had this game all wrapped up. The person I was watching the game with, I told the person, I said, if Inter Milan score another goal, the fourth goal, I said, this game is over.
Yeah, definitely.
Fourth
I
goal,
mean, immediately we
during extra
considered that, and that's where I'm faulting Araujo, really, because if from like 70th minute or 60th minute, Ram was literally just jogging around the pitch, looking tired, and he comes in and he just turns you inside out like that. I mean, I was expecting better from Araujo, who is one of the best 1v1 defenders in the world. I was expecting better, but I don't know. I think we just need to start leaving Araujo at home for our UCL matches. I think we need to be leaving him in Barcelona. Leave him, or just don't bring him on. Just leave him. Don't put him in the match day squad, because season it cost us in the Champions League as well with the red card against PSG. And today it's cost us 2 goals again in one of the best matches we've played all season. I'm really just sad for us.
Yeah. Please, let's welcome Coach Johnny to the studio. Coach Johnny, what a game.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What a game. What a game. This is why we all love football. This is why we all love football. From my perspective, From my perspective, though Araujo has done this, I know it's very easy to want to fall this on him, but I wouldn't want to put this on just Araujo because I feel that would be a bit unfair to him. You want to look at the whole team in general as a whole and probably think, instead of maybe seeing it from the perspective of what Barcelona or what Araujo hasn't done, why don't we give credit to Inter Milan for what they've done as well? Because Barcelona,
Yeah,
Yes, they are resilient. Yes, they are
they did
fighting
really well. Barcelona,
spirits
yeah,
as
then
well.
Inter Milan, they were just there. Even when it was 2-2, you still get this feeling that, come on, Inter Milan is still going to score. You just feel that
yeah,
they can score when they want to score. There's
yeah,
just this insecurity that is there. You just feel like when they want to, they have to, they are going to score. So even when it was 3-2, you see it, the moment it was 3-2, they knew they had to score. They came out, they scored. It didn't take, I'm not sure it took up to 5 minutes. As soon as there is a need for a goal, they come out and then they score. So I think we have to give them credit as a whole. But if there is one thing I really like about this whole stuff is the fact that the way Hansi Flick has handled this team, if we are looking at it from just one perspective, now that's the Barcelona perspective, if we
yeah,
look at the way Hansi Flick has handled this team, and if we look at even the first leg, the threat of the corner kicks, most persons were expecting Araujo to start, put Martinez to the left, and then
yeah,
start Araujo because the corner kicks, the threat of the corner. The high line as well, none of the goals came from the corner kick. None of the goals came from an attack because of the high line. None of the goals was based on the high line. So I
yeah,
think there was something. He said this during the pre-match conference. He said that when they asked him about the corner kicks, are you going to put in Araujo? Are you going to put in Christensen just because of the height? He said we've devised a means to handle these things. You watched the match and you saw that yes, they really handled this thing well, which is I
yeah,
think credit to the team as well. So I
yeah,
wouldn't want to put it on just one player, but come on, give credits to Inter Milan. These guys are really experienced, playing in front of their crowd. You can see the passion. Italian teams will
The
always play for
passion.
the passion as well. You can see the guy when he scored the fourth goal, he was going to climb the fence. Did you see
Yes,
that?
yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
But where do you think that Barcelona got it all wrong?
I think for me, I think this whole stuff has to do with the experience. These guys are still very young. If you look at the
yeah,
Barcelona team, they are still very young. I think a proper team at that point where it was 3-2, come on, they would have killed the game. They would have started. You see, this injuries didn't help as well. What's this guy? What's his name? Martin, the left back. Oh, come on.
Gerard
He
Martin.
had a mixed game. Yes, he brought in the two assists that probably made it, but then it was a horrible show for him as well. And even the fourth goal as well. Those are things that experience you just bring that guy down. If you have to bring him down, foul the guy, bring him
Yeah,
down, don't let him go. Stuff like that. I think those little stuff you expect, and that's why you are also saying that about Arajo. Those are the little stuff you expect people with more experience to do. Come on, you want to tell me
yeah,
if probably maybe someone like Shego Ramos was in a position like that? Come on,
no
they
way.
would certainly bring that guy down. They know what to do. When Inter had the chance to defend, you saw how they keep the game.
Exactly,
Also, I
exactly.
So
think
yeah.
all credit to Lamin Yamal. He had
Oh
a
my
good
god.
game,
Oh
but
my god.
just in those dying minutes, um, just going to put it to a lack of experience as well. Because yeah, he did play a shot in at the 92nd minute that hit the bar.
The bar
I just
post.
think an experienced player would just have
Thank
maybe
you.
kept the ball
Taking
at
it to
that
the
time
sideline.
because I think the attack came from that play. He could just have kept
Okay.
the ball and just
Taking it to the
secured the
corner
ball.
flag.
But this whole game just is just down to a lack of experience from the players, and I
Yeah,
really
but
can't fault
he,
them.
he
They
played
are
the ball.
very
If he
young.
had scored that goal, the ball hit the bar. If he had scored that
Yeah,
goal,
he had scored. We would have held him. Oh yes, good. But at that time, you're
no,
already leading.
at that point,
You
he
only
played
need to
that
just
goal.
secure
At
the
that
win.
point, it was still at I think 90th minute, and you gave additional
Oh, it
time.
was the 92nd minute, I think.
I actually go with you, Abiola. That's the truth. More experienced player would have probably gone to the sideline, go to the corner flag. That's
Yeah,
killing the game.
exactly. That was what
Kill
I
the game. Go to
expected.
the corner
I mean, I
flag,
wanted him to
and
just
then
go to the corner flag.
that's it. That's killing the
But
game.
if you
And it's
watch
not
the
that.
two teams, they
Yeah.
don't know how to intentionally waste time. They want to play football. If you watch the two
Yeah.
teams,
No, no,
even
not
when
Inter
Inter
Milan.
Milan,
Maybe Barcelona,
even when Inter
not
Milan
Inter
were
Milan.
leading
Those are
in
experienced
in
players.
net, they were still playing football.
Yeah.
Despite
To a
that,
certain
yeah,
point, yeah.
despite that you had one or two free kicks, they were still playing good football.
But I think Inter is a very more experienced side.
No, they are more
Very more.
Yeah,
experienced
way more
actually. They are
expensive.
More
more
experience.
experienced.
Way more
Yeah,
experience.
many people actually expected Barcelona to wrap up this game based on what they did in the first leg.
Be honest, wasn't expecting us to qualify. I was just hoping for a miracle.
Really? Actually
Yeah, to be
expect
honest.
Barca to
No,
qualify. They were
wasn't.
undone by their defense.
Yeah, all the goals we've considered in this tie, it all come down from individual errors. All
I'm
the
telling
goals
you.
we've considered, all individual errors.
Defense.
Yeah, yeah,
Telling
it's all
you.
come down from defensive
Gerard
errors.
Martin, the first goal, I think it was De Jong who missed the pass, and then the second goal it was Gerard Martin, and then the third goal, how was the third
Third goal
goal
was
again?
Gerard Martin as well.
Again, and then the fourth goal it was Gerard Martin as well. It was a horrible show for him. That's why I said he had a mix in. Yes, he brought in the two
But
assists, same as Olmo. Olmo was having a bad game as well, but then he scored a goal, and then that seemed to redeem him a bit, just like Gerard Martin. But then I think I said something at some point. If Barcelona had Balde, I think this match would have been finished since the first half.
Yeah, that was what I expected.
And before the match, I was trying to run a poll with some Barcelona fans. I was saying, would you rather have Lewandowski back or Balde? I think most of them, everybody just knew the fact that Balde was the most important player for Barcelona. Barcelona, all of the attacks, it was just one-sided. Surprisingly, the two goals that came from the left. That was because their whole attentions were drifted towards Yamal. So they had,
Yeah,
that's why it was easy for Gerard Martin to bring in a quality passer. So imagine if they had a more quality player like
yeah,
Balde there, it would have been long gone for Inter Milan.
yeah. I think not having our starting fullbacks, one of the
One day as
reasons
well.
why I wasn't very confident with this tie, with the way Inter set up their formation normally, only places you'll find the space would
There's a
be in
mix.
between those their wing backs
Fullbacks.
is where the
Yeah, yeah.
spaces are, and that really just affects the way Barca plays because Balde handles the whole flank himself, and which that allows Rafinha to drift inwards
Into the
to make those
to the
darting
half
runs
spaces.
into the
Yeah.
box and things like that. But that was just missed today. We really missed that, and it really had a big impact on our game.
what a game! What a game! What a game! What a
But
game!
man,
Do you think that Inter will win this year's Champions League?
Yeah, they have the chances are there, but we can't really say now, depending on who they owe on the result of tomorrow's match. But then at this stage, anybody can.
yeah.
Inter Milan, Arsenal, PSG, they all can. Anybody can.
And I think Barcelona has just given whoever Inter Milan will face in the final. Barcelona has just really given them the blueprint to how to play Inter. Yeah, the
Yeah.
defensive team. Yeah, they do have a good defense, but they are really penetrable. They've considered 6 goals from Barcelona. Yeah, we do have the best attack in, I'd say the best attack in the world, or one of the best attacks in the world.
One of the
But
best,
yeah,
yes.
we really just giving team Inter Milan will face in the final the template to beat them. I think if it's PSG, stand a better chance than Arsenal.
True.
That would be
PSG
but
have a more balanced team.
yeah. On the outcome of tomorrow's match,
Okay.
we'll see what can come out of that.
Okay. Thank you for coming online to share your thoughts on the match between Barcelona and Inter Milan. What a game!
Yeah,
This is one of the best games in the year 2025.
yeah,
Thank
one
you.
of the best games
Yeah,
we've had in Champions League semi-finals in a long time. I can't remember
in
the
a
last time
long
we had a
time.
7-6 scoreline in the Champions League semi-final. Just
It's
crazy,
in a
crazy game
long
of
time.
football.
Crazy game. Viewers, thank you for tuning in to First 11. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share all our posts. Thank you.